Hi and welcome. This is Jules Muller, founder and CEO of Chicks Connect. And on this Zoom chat, we're talking about our Chicks Connect Inspiration Celebration in Clackamas, Oregon, with the theme Dream Big 2017. And I know Leslie was busy this weekend dreaming big. So Leslie, why don't you introduce yourself? Leslie is one of our sponsors. Tell us who you are, where you're from, what you do, and what did you do this weekend as it relates to the event and dreaming big.
Okay, I'm Leslie Ann Aiken, and I am Lake Oswego Graphics and chair chick of Early Bird Chicks. And we have had that chapter here in my office for almost the entire time Chicks has been around. And so it's a lot of fun. We meet on Tuesday mornings at 8:30 and have a great time. This weekend, I don't know what inspired me or what goosed me, but oh well, here I am. And I decided to write a letter to Cheryl Strayed, who is the subject of, well, she's the author of Wild and the book, and also it's her story. The movie is her story, and Reese Witherspoon played her in the film. So she's right here in Portland, and I thought maybe, there might be a chance. She's a great author and a really inspiring speaker. I know that people have seen her speak, and she's just fabulous. And I thought, what the heck? Why not try? And she's local, so you just never know. So I put that out there, and I know that, Jules, that you've always wanted Ellen to be a part of Chicks and to Ellen DeGeneres. So I just wrote her a letter and said what I had to say and said, here we are. And even if all you could do is a Zoom chat, we would really Zoom in for something. That would be fabulous. We would love it because we love to dance and we love to laugh. And of course, we always think of Ellen. So you never know. You have to ask or it'll never be a yes. So I've learned that in the past, and I've had great success with getting some really good results and with, meeting the right kind of people. So, but, you just never know. It's a crapshoot. Sometimes it's a yes, a lot of times it's a no, but we're holding hope.
Excellent. And it's always a no if you never ask.
Always.
So, 100% no. So the fact that you put it out there, that's dreaming big. So that's exciting. Exactly. All right, Emily, why don't you tell us who you are, where you're from, and what you do?
Had to unmute first. So Emily from Oregon, in Portland, Oregon, specifically, and I help everybody to live toxic free.
Excellent.
Yeah.
And you do that through the sale of toxic free products.
Yes, and we offer toxic free products, and I help everybody to learn how they can find them themselves too, so they aren't just buying it, but they can tell oh, this is why this is different from this, or because they can know what to look for.
Excellent. All right, Miss Dawn.
Hello, my name is Dawn Hartwell with Strategic Social Media Branding. I am power partners with Leslie Aiken, Lake Oswego Graphics, and here's her work behind me. Of course, I need to get that fixed. I know, right? Well, my camera, the way my camera is, it's like you have to tilt it to match, but anyways, so I'm moving my camera. So I do strategic social media, and then work with Leslie in regards to clients that need branding, and support each other and do workshops and social media consulting. And I've been a member of Chicks for over 2 years, and we just celebrated our 2nd year of my chapter, which started off as Sunny Chicks, and now it's Strategic Business Chicks, and we focus on business development. So 2 years for us this month. Everything happens around my birthday.
Lots of
remember it.
Lots of reasons to celebrate, and Dawn was just recognized as one of our Chicks of the Year. Yay! Excellent. So, okay, Erin, tell us who you are, where you're from, and what you do.
Hi, everybody. My name's Erin Oak Soul. I'm coming from Reno, Nevada, where I just joined Chicks. I'm super excited about it. And I am a psychologist. I have a private practice here in town, and I'm also a business success coach. And so I help people really take their mindset to the next level and the next level of their business. And I'm a mom to 3 and a wife, and I'm also a professional speaker. And I have been known to win a bodybuilding competition.
Wow. All right, we need some photos.
I feel inadequate already.
Stop it. No. We're all here to be great.
Okay. I don't know about this.
Yeah, well, we all need the right mindset to do that, and
Yes,
and
we
then
do.
probably a plan of action in order to feel confident enough.
Oh, God.
Oh, Lord.
Awesome.
I can't
Now,
wait to meet Erin.
Now, say that again. Is that like a sculpting, or are you lifting weights, or tell us a little bit about that?
Oh, I just got up in a little string bikini on stage for some reason when I was 40 a couple of years ago, and I ended up placing. But yeah, it's just a fitness competition.
Oh my goodness!
Wow.
Good for you.
Wow. I'm impressed. I'm devastated.
I didn't plan to tell you that. It just came out. I thought that was funny.
Well, that's what happens in Chicks. You know, we say all sorts of stuff. And that is great. But this is recorded though, so you know everyone's going to know this about you now, which is great.
Oh God.
Great.
I love it. One of our other Chicks in Florida, she does it's swimsuit. I think she was 50 when she did it, but same kind of thing, I think, where it's fitness, like she's very toned, but she wasn't lifting weights or anything. She was just posing in a bikini, and she's
nice.
a really neat gal. So, and actually she will be
awesome.
One of the speakers at the event, not at our event, but at a different event that's called Action to Wins. It's in Costa Mesa, California, February 25th, 26th. And I have like VIP passes for a very discounted rate from $9.97 down to $97. So anyway, if you or anyone in Reno want to go to Costa Mesa, California, February 25th, 26th, we have a bunch of Chicks going, sharing rooms and stuff like that. So
thank you.
Yeah. Anyway, then you could meet her and you could compare stories and stuff like that. But so Miss Rosemary, tell us about you.
Good morning. I'm Rosemary Springer, and I'm from Las Vegas, Nevada. My company is Love Brand Services, and we provide branded items for business and fun. We help provide you with fun and useful things to help advertise you in the community and help you shine.
Perfect.
We love you, Rosemary.
Yes.
I'm back. Thank you.
And at our last event, we had the very first ever branded Chicks Connect swag bags, and we'll have those at this event too, thanks to Rosemary. Yay!
Yay!
I just ordered a whole bunch of, these aren't them, but I ordered a whole bunch of pink Chicks Connect pens. And so any kind of swag that you're looking for, Rosemary is a great person to work through to get all of that. So perfect. So a lot of you on this recording already know quite a bit about the event, but I want to go through really quickly and find out what are your burning questions, and if there really aren't any, I'll just start in with kind of an overview. If you do have questions, I want to address those first. So I just kind of like start in order. Dawn is up in my top left-hand corner, so left to right. Dawn, do you have any burning questions or things that you want me to for sure address?
Burning questions. I don't think any questions, just because I've been in, real good communication with you over it. I do need to, so Victoria, let you know that Victoria is leading the table host.
Perfect.
So I've been working with her on that. I just didn't want to bother you in the middle of the night. So if you can add her as the table host leader, I think one's already paid for. I know I've got to pay for mine. So I'm having her start out at just 12. And then if we need to, then we can bump up after that. So, of course, we hope for a full house and go, oops, sorry, we're sold out. That's what we're hoping for. I think just to point out the fact of, well, you know what? I'm just going to leave that there. And then because you may be already addressing things that I have, so I'll just leave that.
Okay, so for those of you that don't know and are listening to this for the first time, what Dawn's talking about is our table hosts. And so we're going to be selling 12 tables, and it looks like Victoria will be our table host. So what you're looking at right now, if you're watching the video or live with us, is our CCIC 2017 #DreamBig Facebook group that's involved with planning the event. So if you ever want to be involved with planning one of the events, you can just simply join the Facebook group and then volunteer for something. So I'm going to show you this post right here, and we'll go through each one of these. So it's CCIC Dream Big Planning Committee. Comment below and I'll update this list as we go. We're super excited. Okay, so table decoration. This will be the first time ever that our table decorators will not need to provide a centerpiece. Dawn and her chapter want to provide uniform centerpieces for all of the tables. And so every table host will simply bring the tangible gifts for 9. Now, let's say that you are, let's say that you sell Tupperware. You might want to bring your Tupperware catalog. You could bring a sample piece of Tupperware, 9 different pieces or 9 of the same pieces to give away. You can fill that Tupperware with little candy or something. So that might be one of the, an idea for a gift. You can have it focused and centered around your business, or you can have it focused and centered around the Dream Big theme. It's up to you how you want your gifts to be represented. And then the person volunteering right here, I'll put Victoria.
And can you change that from table decorations to table host leader?
Yep.
Because I think that may be a little bit confusing if we leave decorations up.
Right. Okay. So table host leader, we have Victoria. Perfect. So they can stop editing that. So essentially, if you want to host a table, we only have 1 sold right now out of 12. It's $25, and then you provide 9 little gifts. So the difference, again, no centerpiece because those are taken care of, and 9 instead of 8. Those are the 2 different changes that we've had. So I'll stop there with tables. I'll go on to the next question, and then we can scoot on back here. So Miss Emily, do you have any burning questions right now that you want me to address?
I'm not really sure I have exact questions. Mostly just knowing what all I should do or help with, I guess.
Okay. And Emily's involved with helping to decorate. So, which also is something kind of new that Dawn's chapter wanted to do. So decorating the space. And so having, like we said, the uniform centerpieces as well as the event room and decorating some of the event space in the room. So that'll be a new addition to our CCIC. And Emily, we can talk a little bit more about that. We've talked a little bit about, clouds and having people write their big dreams on the clouds and things like that. I am not the best when it comes to creative decorations. And so, I'm happy to support these creative people in coming up with what they want. But Leslie's laughing at me. She sees my graphics. Yeah, I'm not allowed to be all that creative. I have to stick with structure, right? Okay, so that's my gift, I know, and I surround myself with amazing people that are creative. Leslie's really getting a kick out of this. Okay, so Leslie, do you have a specific question before I move on to the overall view?
Can we just hurry up and do it this weekend?
Are you excited to get it going?
I want to do it. I'm so excited.
I am too.
I want to buy a table.
Okay.
I'm happy
I'll show you where you can do that.
And I think people are thinking and asking about the fee, the $97 fee.
Okay, so let's address that. So for those of you that don't know, this is how our events have gone in the past. We have free registration, and then we would charge for meals. After each of the events that we've had, I've had feedback from people because we've had, let's say, 100 people register, but only 50 people show up. And so as we're preparing and we have this large group of registrations, we don't have the commitment that, I'm going to go back to where I can see you guys. People don't show. So when there isn't a monetary investment, we have found over our 10 times of doing this that people aren't showing up. So rather than having them register for free and then pay for food, we incorporated a ticket price. The ticket price includes food for the 2 days, not the power hour dinner, that's on your own, but the 2 days, Friday and Saturday. So Friday, breakfast, lunch, and dinner are included, because we will go from 9 in the morning until 10 at night on that first day. It's a big day. And the second day, you have breakfast and lunch included in your ticket price. The other thing we included and another reason why we did that is because this banquet room does not allow us to bring any outside food. And so in the past, we have been really flexible with people bringing in their special dietary needs or this or that. This particular venue will not allow us to bring in any outside food or drinks. So water bottles, fine. But so if you have special dietary needs, we need to know that ahead of time. And this actual banquet room is a catering company, and they will cater to our needs. So if we have 5 people that are gluten-free, if we have certain people that have vegetarian, then we can order those, but we need your name and we need exactly what type of food you can and can't eat, so they know how to prepare meals for you. So that will be, those accommodations will be made. So it just seemed like the appropriate time to make the transition then, because I never want money to stand in the way of someone getting what they want. We incorporated an affiliate payout for your referrals. So if someone says, well, I'm struggling, I can't afford $97 right now, which is our ticket price. With 4 referrals to anyone to attend our event, your ticket price is more than covered. So for each referral that you refer to this event, we pay you $25. So 4 times 25 is 100. You have more than enough to pay for your $97 ticket. And already Dawn has done that. So Dawn has referred 4 people that have purchased tickets. Now did you know that?
No.
Okay. Yeah. So just so you know, let me show you this so you have an idea of how I'm kind of keeping track of what's going on. So our computer, of course, keeps track. Our Infusionsoft keeps track of a lot of things, but I'm also keeping a spreadsheet so that I can see. I like a double check. I'm, like I said, the structured little OCD here when it comes to this. Not the creative, but I can do charts and graphs. So if we look here, these are the people that are actually registered. Our sponsors, right here, we have Vanessa, sponsor. We have Leslie, sponsor. So no one can refer our sponsors for the $25. But they are included as registered guests already. You see hosts, this is my son, myself, but otherwise you can see that Amy was referred by Laureen, Dawn was referred by Cindy, and then Dawn has these 4 referrals. Now, this gal right here is not a member yet, but still you can get the referral fee. Now let's say this person joins the membership. You're also going to make referral commissions on membership dues from here until she decides not to be a member anymore. So we don't want that to be confusing to anyone, but essentially, especially Erin, you're new to Chicks Connect, we do have a referral program. So anyone that you refer to our membership, it's called our affiliate program, you make $10 per month per referral. If you refer to an event, it's $25 as long as that works out. So this is our first time doing this. It's a change. Anytime something changes, people have questions, people want to know why, and people want to have a good understanding of the rules. So let me back up just a little bit and say this. If you have referred 3 women to Chicks Connect, and they are members, and those 3 members sign up to go to the event. You will be paid the $25 on them. You are their initial referral source. Even if all of a sudden Leslie goes to one of Dawn's referrals and says, hey, you need to go to the event, still Dawn would get the credit because Dawn initially brought them into Chicks Connect. So it's who initially brought you in, but strangers can come to our event. And so if you don't have any referrals to membership, but you still want to have your way paid, you can invite anyone from anywhere to come to our event and make that $25. Okay?
And if I may chime in real quick on that, 2 of those people that you showed, I think Gloria went ahead and joined.
She did.
2 of those people I've never met. All I did was share the and promoted it on social media and put the word out there, and those 2 people are coming and I haven't even met them. So, you know, it's not the fact of, oh, it's hopeless. No, all you have to do is share. And I mean, people are, you know, I mean, $97 for 2 days conference of, you know, speakers focus on self-love and self-development and business development, and, you know, and we're some powerful people, you know, and some wonderful, wonderful, amazing women. So it's like $97 is nothing.
Not to mention the prizes and the raffles and the, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And I didn't even tell you, everyone will have a professional headshot. And so, yeah, I forgot about that. We have a professional photographer. And so everyone, with your ticket price, you're going to get a session, a time, not like a huge amount of time, but, you know, he'll snap 5 or 10, or I don't know how many pictures of you. So whichever day, Friday or Saturday, that you want to get your headshot done, with a, you know, professional background. Then all those pictures, he's not going to individually send them to people and make a bunch of edits and touch-ups and all that, but he will do his very best to get, you know, a good representation of you so that you can have a professional headshot if you like the way they turned out. And all those pictures will be uploaded in our Facebook registration group. So you'll just, and he's awesome. Yeah. And he also actually might be someone that you might want. I know, look at Dawn's face. Those of you on the phone, you can't see our faces right now, but he takes, what do you call it? Boudoir? Yes, however you say it, the French word, right? He takes
photo shoots.
Yes, sexy pictures. So if you want to schedule a time with him after, not at our event are we doing these type of photos, but if you want to schedule time after with him, he could do that. You know, especially right now, actually would be a good time for him to give us something to promote to the women in time for Valentine's. I mean, I don't know if we're in time for Valentine's Day. But.
Yeah, I'll ask. Yes, so I'll put it out there, okay? So I had a session. I did a boudoir for my husband for Christmas, and Anthony is very professional. Like, I'm freaking out because if you know me, like, very conservative, very, you know, but the good thing about this, and I worked with them on promoting their business, because he is a guy, you know, we all think, ooh, creepy photographer. No, his wife, Brittany, who is a Chick member, I told her, I was like, y'all need to advertise this as a couple doing this because it will make the woman feel better. And it did. It's like me and another chick, and Brittany was there to help us. So it's like it was a safe environment, and he's just as sweet as anything. And they're just really good parents, and that's what he does, and he's really good at it, if I may say so myself. I won't share those pictures. No, I'm joking. They're very clean. It's very classy. So yes, I'm sorry.
At our event, we will just simply have headshots, but that's his background to give you a little idea about that. Perfect. So that's kind of the history behind charging, and so with food, with the affiliate payout, there's really maybe $3 to $5 left over. We might also throw in 10 raffle tickets to everybody when they show up. I'm kind of toying with that, because then that gives everybody a chance to stick something in the raffle. And then so anyway, that's the question behind the ticket price. And again, if anybody is struggling or concerned, they want to go so badly, but it's not fitting into their budget, then have them personally talk with me or watch some of the training videos on how to find your tracking link and then post that on social media and whatnot. Because like Dawn said, I didn't know these people. 2 of them signed up, and they one of them joined as a member as well. So just by simply posting on social media. As soon as we get our speakers lined up, that will also entice more people, and that'll be fun to promote the speakers with your tracking link. And gosh, oh my gosh, if Cheryl or Ellen show up, we're going to be sold out, so, we're dreaming big, right? All right. So Miss Rosemary and Leslie, did that answer your question well enough?
Yeah, that's good. And can you do a very specific video just speaking to all of that so that we can show it in our groups?
Sure. Yep.
Yeah.
All right, Miss Rosemary. Do you have any specific questions for me? All right, maybe she stepped away for a minute or is on mute. Okay, how about you, Erin?
Yeah, hi.
Oh, there you go. Can you hear me
I have
now?
a question. Oh, go ahead.
There we go. Sorry about that. I somehow muted myself. Yeah, I did have a question about table sponsorship. I don't know if you're going to come back around to that. I can wait till that
No,
time.
go ahead.
But if not,
What's your
I can-
question?
I'm just curious. I'd like to go ahead and do a table sponsorship. However, we probably won't be flying in until late Thursday night. And I don't know when the tables will be set up. If I need to potentially have that stuff shipped up there so it's ready, to set up beforehand, or what would you suggest?
Friday morning at 7 a.m. is when we'll show up. And
Okay.
if you showed up by 8:30, just to place your 9 little things out, you're probably going to be just fine.
Okay, perfect.
We start registration at 9.
Okay.
So
Alright,
you'll be
do that.
fine. Friday at 9. Yeah, the event Thursday night's at a different place. It's at the Spaghetti Factory.
Right. Okay. Gotcha. All right. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Erin.
Hi. Yeah, I had a question about, I assume you're still accepting speaker applications because I saw the links for that. And so I would love you to talk about that and
Great.
specifically how many people you think are coming, and are the speakers paid, or is it, pro bono?
So our speaker applications are due on February 20th, and there is a link for that. Our speakers need to be members if you're going to be a breakout speaker. It is pro bono, and they have 30 minutes to speak, and usually 2 or 3 speakers will be speaking at the same time, depending on how many speaker applications we receive. We like to accommodate all the people that enter by the deadline. If at all possible, we like to accommodate that. If we have so many that we're inundated, we have to pick and choose and make a nice balance. And we have a speaker committee that's set up to do that. We have probably 2 tables that all the speakers share. So essentially you get like a 2 feet wide by 2 feet deep, kind of like a little square of space that if you were selling books or selling coaching or selling something, it's a shared speaker table. We ask that during your 30 minutes, you don't pitch the group that you're with, you just teach them something and then encourage them to come to your table to sign up for, an added consultation or, buy your services or something at the speaker table.
Great.
So does that answer all the questions?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I think so. And then how
Perfect.
many people do you think you have coming?
Well, that's a good question. Right now we have, I don't know, what did I say, like 13 or 14 that have actually registered. This is, the Portland area is our most condensed area of women. And Leslie, you said that probably 16 or so in your group were planning on attending?
Oh, yeah, at least.
Okay. And then Dawn has another group of 8 to 10 probably. The West Lynn chapter has at least 18 people in it. And so I'm believing that we'll at least have 100. I'm also doing a women's conference in March where they're letting me speak to all the women there, and that's in Vancouver, which is just like 25 minutes away. And so I'll invite all of those women to attend our event as well. Yeah, but the great thing about charging versus having free registration is when I say 100 people have paid for this event, you're most likely going to get 95 to 100 people show up. In the past, when I said 85 have registered for the event and 35 show up, you know, I mean, that's where we've lost money because we've purchased all this food and people don't show up. And so it's, I think this will be a better way, although some might be frustrated that we're charging this year. I think it will be overall better for the growth of the business and for the speakers and the people preparing and all the people showing up to have a more accurate count, so that we aren't as wasteful.
Thank you.
Yes. Okay, awesome. Any other burning questions before I just go through a quick overview? All right, so Rosemary and Erin, you're not going to be able to see this, but I'll try to talk you through what I'm doing. I'm heading right now over to the Chicks Connect website, and that is going to be where people can register for this event. So if you go to chicksconnect.com and you go right here, it says purchase CCI tickets. It's under Chicks Events and News. When you click on that, it'll show you the price of $197 with a X, you know, with a marking through it, 97. Right now we have early bird pricing for $97. That early bird pricing will last through April 1st. And so on April 1st, it will change to $147. And then the day of, it'll be $197, unless we're completely sold out and then we can't accept any more. But it says here, one event ticket to the Power Hour at the Spaghetti Factory on April 13th. Dinner is on your own. And a 2-day pass at the Clackamas Banquet and Catering, $414, breakfast, lunch, and dinner included, $415, breakfast and lunch included. So you simply fill this out with your credit card information. It will then take you to a page that says, please register. It will auto-populate your name and email, and it will ask you who referred you to this event, and it might ask you 1 or 2 other questions. I'm not quite sure. Then you hit submit. Then I'm notified that you have registered, and I put you in that spreadsheet, and we add you to this group right here. So this is our planning committee for anyone listening or watching this. CCIC 2017 Dream Big, that's the planning committee, and I should change that to say planning committee. Which I will do, but not right now. And then the other one is CCIC 2017 Clackamas, Oregon, hashtag Dream Big registered attendees. Now, the sooner you register, the sooner you can start connecting with all the other people that have registered. And if you spent 15 minutes each day getting to know the people before meeting them at the event, you're going to feel super connected before you even arrive at the event. So I would recommend, you know, registering sooner rather than later, getting in this group and saying, you know, introducing yourself, saying what you do, making appointments. So let's say that you want to do one-on-one coaching or counseling while you're there with people, and you want to schedule 15-minute sessions during a lunch hour or something. You could do that. So you can build the connections before we even get to the group. Start the networking now. And a lot of people might be looking to share room at hotels and things like that. So this is the place. Anyone in this group has already registered and paid for the event, or they are a sponsor. Okay, so back to the website. When you go down to the second tab, it says CCIC Clackamas event. And this is our landing page for the event. And all the information will be uploaded here. So we have not created the agenda yet because February 20th is the due date for the speakers. So as soon as we have all of the speaker applications turned in, on the 20th, we could probably have an agenda by March 1st. So you'd check back here. This is where we're going. And as you see, if you want to sponsor, already sponsors are being advertised. They're also going to start being advertised in our newsletter. So again, the sooner you, purchase your sponsorship or get involved as a speaker, the sooner that we can start promoting you. So here, again, if they want to purchase tickets, right there, this talks about what a Chicks Connect Inspiration Celebration is. So let's say you really want to have your event paid for. You want to make 4 referrals. You can grab this information and post it with your tracking link on social media. You could do that once a day on various social media platforms. The speakers are going to be listed right here. The agenda will be listed right here, and these times are wrong. We're going to go through till 10. And then this is the venue. We'll also put the Spaghetti Factory venue there. And then we're also going to be featuring a charity. Dawn, do you have any information on our charity yet? Not yet. She's talking, but I can't hear.
I was muted. It is.
She's looking. So at every event, we focus on 1 or 2, sometimes even 3 charities, and the charities ask for something physical to be brought in, like hygiene kits or books for children or blankets for animals. And so we try to post that in all of our marketing efforts. And then we do the raffle baskets. So right now, Laureen Quick is in charge of collecting donations for raffle baskets. Like I'm going to do a chocolate and coffee one. And other people will do different raffle baskets, and then that money will go toward the charity. Yes. Which
For 2 of those I've won, so I'm just going to go ahead and claim that so that I can manifest for it. Go ahead.
So Dawn loves winning my chocolate and coffee baskets. It's the easiest one for me. Again, remember, not very creative, but I know how to buy chocolate and coffee. So.
And I like it when she wins too, because sometimes I get the coffee.
Very nice. Very nice.
She gets the vanilla. She gets French vanilla.
The vanilla coffee.
Yeah.
Make sure there's some vanilla in there.
I will. I'll do that. I'll do it all vanilla.
I'm manifesting that she wins, so I get the vanilla coffee.
Yeah, yeah. All right. So, did you come up with a charity yet?
Yes, I want to make sure that it's the right one.
Okay.
It's for foster children. Let me just make sure that it's the right one.
Okay, so while she's looking that up, I'm going to scoot you back over to the Facebook planning group, because this will help me list all the ways that you can get involved with the event. So number 1, of course, purchasing your ticket. Number 2, getting in the Facebook group, start networking now. Number 3, you can buy a program ad that will be put into the program. And there are various sizes this year, and that's different than before. So I'll scoot you over there real quick. Let's say you want to sponsor the event. You would hit store on the website and sponsorships. Takes you to this page where you can see the program ads. So we'll start there. So when you click here to purchase a program ad, it brings you to a page with the different size of ads. So you can have a small business card size, a 1/4 of a page, a 1/2 of a page, or a full page. And it has the different costs for them here. So it's $50 plus, $50 for a 1/4, $150 for a 1/2, and $200 for a full page ad in the program. And so that's where you would purchase that. And then,
and it's not quite a business card size, it's just a little bit under, because we're doing the 1/2 pages.
Right, so the whole thing itself is half, it's a piece of paper folded in half, and so it's an 1/8 of that. And Leslie is going to format that, so you'd send your information to her. Right. Table decoration sponsorship right here. I think 2 people on the call already said they wanted to do, or 3, want to do table decorations, so they would click right there. We still have an evening sponsorship available, 2 afternoon sponsorships, and so that's where you find that information. All right, so we head over to here and we look at all the ways to get involved. And I'm going to send out an email as well that lists all the details and different ways to get involved. But one would be a table host. So if you'd like hostess, if you'd like to do that, if you'd like to donate a charity raffle basket, if you'd like to help with registration, you certainly can, or selling advertising. Thursday night power hour is sponsored by the Strategic Business Chicks, and so they will have everything set up there. Are you also looking for donations for door prizes at your power hour? Okay,
Yes.
so
Yes.
okay, so if you want to bring a little something that represents your business for a door prize at the power hour, that's different than a raffle basket that will be on display the whole, 2 days, 3 days, or 2 days, yeah. And where people have to buy raffle tickets. The door prizes are simply business card drawing, and they're going to, pull out things. So I'll do a 3-month membership, so you can count me in for a door prize for 1 3-month membership. The photography we talked about, so make sure you determine what you want to wear, what color is going to be best for you on the day that you get your headshot. Swag bags, so you can bring 100 to 125 items, and as we get closer with registration numbers, I can give you an exact number, but things you want to stuff into the swag bags. And that can be anything, like a little goodie, little candies, little CD of music, a little quote, something attached to your business card to promote your business, plus give you a little goodie. Branded items that you can order from Rosemary, so pens, and I don't know, she does mugs and back scratchers. And I saw at a outside barbecue, they had little fly swatters with names on them. I thought that was kind of cute because there were tons of flies. So we don't have that problem so much in Oregon, but that was North Dakota. So we will also be giving awards. And so if you're a big sister, if you're a top affiliate, if you've been in the spotlight, or if you've been Chick of the Month, you will be awarded. We'll have a small award ceremony at this event as well. And if you want to be a speaker, we need that figured out by the 20th of February. And right here.
And again, what is the date that the price changes?
April 1st.
Okay.
Speaker chicks, let's say that you are a speaker and you'd love to be informed every time there's a speaking opportunity. You would want to join this Facebook group called Speaker Chicks, and we encourage all of you to post different speaking opportunities in this group. But right now, this is where you can find the link to be a speaker. It's also in our main group, but this is the easiest place for me to find it right now. And so the speaker request form, everything needs to be turned in by the 20th. We've had a couple that says, they type in here, I will get you this. I will get you this. I will get you this. That's not going to qualify you as a speaker. So please have this completed with information before the 20th. And then after submitting this, we need a square 255 by 255 pixel PNG or JPEG to tj@chicksconnect.com. So all this stuff needs to be filled in, and then it'll be easy to put it up on the landing page and website for registration. Then we can really start promoting the speakers of our event, as well as all the fun networking and things like that that we'll be doing. So I'm going to stop right there for a moment and ask for any questions. Did we cover everything? So as far as the location goes, somebody had a chat. Let's see. Is Rosemary considered a sponsor if she's donating the bags and pens, or just on the ads? Rosemary and I already talked about that for the ad. Yes. All right. So talk to me about, oh, and some people have already purchased program ad space. So I'll get you that, Leslie, so you can, oh, was that a private chat? I don't know how it works. I thought it goes to everyone. I'm blonde, I tell you, I'm blonde. Yeah. Anyway, so I'll get you who has already paid for program ad space, so you can start thinking about the layout or whatever, in your spare time. Start thinking about the layout for April.
she don't have anything else to do,
I
so
know
just
she
call it
doesn't.
on her.
I know. All right, anyone else have questions? I think we kind of covered everything. And so I just wanted to hold this so questions could be answered. We just can't wait to see everybody. Oh, I wanted to show you really quickly the location. I believe I took a picture of the location. And so event, hotel, let's look at this one. Are you able to see this on the screen share?
Yes.
Yes.
So this is the event location right here. And the closest hotel is the Hampton Inn, Portland Clackamas, and they actually share a parking lot. So if you fly in, the Spaghetti Factory is what, 5 minutes away, Dawn?
Yes.
Okay, a 5-minute drive. So you would have to drive Thursday night to the Spaghetti Factory, about 5 minutes. But then the next 2 days would be just a walk away right over here. And there are some other hotels that are a little bit further away, Clackamas Inn Suites and the Comfort Suites. But if you are a traveler from out of town and if there's room at this Hampton Inn, I would recommend staying there. We will, myself and my husband will also try to get rooms here. I haven't booked that yet, but we will. Okay, so I think we can wrap it up unless there are any final questions.
I don't want to misquote the charity, and I Googled what I thought she said, but I can't get confirmation on that. And of course, she's at work and hasn't responded. But I will say that it is for an organization for children, foster care, and it's going to be about children. So we'll get more details, but so yeah, we'll be collecting, clothing for children. I want to talk with her and see what their needs are as far as collecting, but I know Barbara mentioned clothing. But these aren't kids that parents are in a bad situation. These aren't kids that, act bad. These are foster kids that have nothing. So, so we went with that, and I'll get information just as soon as I can to get it out there so we can get going on it. So we're really excited.
Great, great. And those of you that do purchase program ads, we can start featuring those on a rotational basis in our weekly newsletter as well. So I'll be following up with you to get your, it won't be, a full page in the newsletter. It will be a small version if you paid for a full page, but at least you'll be in the newsletter weekly, on a rotational basis up until the event. And then on the event, you'd have a full page if that's what you paid for. So again, reach out to me with specific questions. You can text me at 541-390-9873. You can Facebook message me. And if you email me, and hopefully I'll get back to you. Sometimes my emails get lost in my sea of emails. So the best way to reach me quickly would be a text or a Facebook message. And that said, let's do any ending comments or final words from any of you.
Great information. Thank you, Julie.
Awesome, Rosemary. Glad you're here. And Rosemary from Las Vegas. Whoop, whoop. So we had Las Vegas, we had Reno, and we have Portland. Awesome. And I'm down in California. Awesome. So on my way to Phoenix to see the Arizona Chicks.
Wow.
Cool. I get to get my hair cut from Lynette's gal. She's going to cut my hair on Thursday. And
how much?
Just a trim or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I don't. I just trim it, but I haven't had it cut probably in 8 months or something. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Every once in a while I just go clip. You can tell. But anyway, so beautifully creative hairstyle will happen on Thursday, and then I get to have happy hour with the Arizona Chicks. So I'm really excited about seeing them, and excited to see all of you.
And your bookmarks are there.
Bookmarks are already there, and pens are on their way. Hopefully pens are going to make it to where we are before we leave, but I'll have those as well. And then real quick, a couple of events. February event, which is Dr. Emily Latran, Actions to Win. That is February 25th, 26th in Santa, what is it? Something Clara, Costa Mesa, California. And remember, I have VIP, or not VIP, but I have a very big discounted code. And so if you'd like to do that, we have a group of chicks going. People can share rooms, distribute the cost and things like that. So that can happen. Then on March 11th is the International Women Festival, where I've been asked to speak. So I'm, have butterflies about that. They didn't ask me to teach something. They asked me to tell my story. And so that's harder for me because, nerves. But
we'll all be there to support you. So.
Okay, perfect.
We'll be there.
All right, so that's another fun event. And then from there, we have our event in April. So April 13, 14, 15. So those of you watching the recording, we wish we could have seen your beautiful faces here, but we're signing off. Have a great day.
Thank you. Love
Thanks,
you.
Jules.